The day after Valentine's Day, South Carolina House Representatives introduced a bill that would define marriage as being between a man and a woman, and every same-sex marriage as something called a parody marriage. A parody marriage is described as any marriage that isn't between a man and a woman, and the state would neither respect nor recognize any form of them, leaving South Carolina LGBT communities furious. Jeff March, the president of SC Pride, says this is just an attack on the LGBT community.
The bill is degrading, it's insulting, and it's filled with bigotry and hate. And it's just sad this is going on in South Carolina right now.
The bill has 6 sponsors and tries to enforce marriage between a man and a woman, and says that there has not been an increase in gay marriage in the past 3 years. But not many representatives are backing this bill. Todd Rutherford, a House member of the Democratic Party, slammed the sponsors of the bill on Twitter, calling the sponsors of the bill parody legislators. And Democrats aren't the only ones who don't support it either. There also isn't a lot of enthusiasm from Republicans of the House either, and perhaps the sponsors themselves. We also contacted some of the sponsors of the bill, including Representative Stephen Long. However, in discussions about an interview, he said he'd rather talk about his rollback tax bill rather than the parody marriage bill. Columbia attorney James McLaren says that passing the bill is unwise, and if it did, it could cost the state billions of dollars.
Just look at history and look what happened across the border in North Carolina when they had a controversy over the bathroom bill. How many billions of dollars did North Carolina lose?
North Carolina had an estimated $3.7 billion loss after passing their bathroom bill, and McLaren says South Carolina might lose that and more if this bill gets passed.
Companies pulling out of North Carolina because they did not want to be associated with a state with that kind of value. And same thing will happen here, probably even worse. And we don't need that. We have plenty of things to worry about.
Both McLaren and March believe that the bill won't go anywhere. However, they also say that anything can happen. Passed or not, it's still a message against the LGBT community in South Carolina.
We've always been fighters. We've had to fight for everything we got. We fought for marriage equality and won. We'll fight this too.
For Carolina News, I'm Trevor Beck.